Ever loved so hard at 16 your heart and hormones teamed up and staged a full-blown rebellion? It was just another Friday afternoon at Westfield High, a school where everything was either dramatic or completely boring. But for 16-year-old Ella Monroe, it felt like everything changed the moment she saw him. Jackson Wilde wasn't the stereotypical bad boy. He wasn't a jock or some rebellious, misunderstood kid. But there was something magnetic about him. Maybe it was the way his tousled hair framed his face like it didn't care, or how his grin always seemed to promise a little more than it let on. Jackson was different. And Ella, well, Ella was the kind of girl who never expected to catch someone's attention just like his. But somehow she did. It started like any other high school crush, casual glances in the hallways, half laughing during class, finding any excuse to bump into him between periods. They were nothing more than strangers when their paths first crossed. Ella was the girl who always sat quietly in the back of class, scribbling in her notebook, dreaming of something more than the high school halls she knew all too well. And then, one fateful Thursday after school, Jackson sat beside her in the lunchroom. "Hey, you want to play Fortnite with me and the guys this weekend?" Jackson asked casually, looking at her through his messy, half-wild curls. Ella blinked. "Fortnite?" "Yeah," he smirked. "You know, battle royales and building chaos? My friends and I are dropping in for squads. You in?" "I've never played before," she admitted, slightly embarrassed, though a smile tugged at her lips. Jackson laughed, and for a moment, Ella's heart fluttered. "Well, we'll make a gamer out of you then. I promise no one's gonna judge you. You're just one of us." And just like that, Ella was thrust into Jackson's world. She had no idea what she was doing. The controller felt awkward in her hands, and the fast-paced action on screen had her both laughing and shouting in confusion. But there was something about him, that made her want to keep playing, to keep learning. Jackson's friends were loud, playful, but most of all, kind. They didn't mock her for not knowing the game. Instead, they showed her the ropes, teaching her how to build, survive, and get that victory royale while Jackson grinned beside her. To watch the full story unfold, click the link below. Because some stories deserve to be felt all the way through. This is Everlore Diaries, where every story leaves its mark.